And I got a purse that matches. I'm just really cool.
Oh, take a picture and send to me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, evening, wherever in the world you may be. Hope that everybody's doing great and enjoying a relaxing weekend. Yesterday, I decided to go to the Met actually for a really, really, really special exhibition. And there is an exhibition called Women Dressing Women in the Costume Institute, which is all about women who support each other and women who have supported each other through the history of fashion, actually over the ages. And I was really, really, really enchanted to learn about a designer from the 1930s, a women's wear designer from the 1930s. Her name was Elizabeth Hawes, and she was quite a pioneer in everything that she was doing. She really spoke out against the establishment of the point of view about what a trend was, and really focused on um, dressing and wearing, being an individual and wearing what you wanted and what made you happy. So she would cultivate the individual instead of focusing on the trends. Anyway, she was quite outspoken, and she even one time advocated, and this is the 1930s, okay? She advocated that men should wear skirts and heels. And she was really quite criticized by her peers and whatever. Obviously, she was very successful, but she was also criticized, and she wrote numerous books, which I thought were really, really quite funny. One of the titles of her books was um, Men, Men, something like men are wusses or something like that. She really had oh wait, here it is. Men Can Take It. That's what it's called. Men Can Take It. She had a great sense of charm and a great sense of humor and everything that I saw in her. Obviously, her work was really beautiful. So why am I talking about her? I'm talking about her because this is essentially the energy of the Aquarius spirit. I actually looked her up. She happens to be a Sagittarius, but it is the energy of what we're all going to start to see happening around us with the energy of the age of Aquarius, and with all these planets moving into Aquarius. And Pluto in Aquarius, especially, which is going to revolutionize how we all kind of communicate with each other, talk to each other, um, look at each other as a collective and as a whole. And what is your individual footprint or your individual stamp that you would like to leave on the world? What is something that you would like to contribute to others, to society, to people, places, and situations that may be against the grain or against the norm, so to speak, but would empower somebody or would give somebody a sense of belonging or a sense of acceptance or a sense of knowing that whatever they perceive or whatever they believe in their heart is true for them, right? And this whole old programming of trying to make other people convince other people that they should do this or do that or follow the trend, right? That doesn't even just mean in fashion, but follow the trend in everything, follow the trend in politics, follow the trend in, everything. And what if we encourage the individual and encourage the individual by being an individual? And how does it get even better? Yeah. So let's channel that energy. We do have a lot of planets that are in the sign of Aquarius right now, and that are going to really start to take effect this month. So it is a great time to just kind of go with the flow and be open to great possibilities. Okay. So let's go ahead and begin our meditation. Let's close our eyes and let's find ourselves in our heart. And as we find ourselves in our heart, let's take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our awareness to the center of the earth. And as we shift our awareness to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling in the center of the earth. Let's imagine that energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, traveling through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. Now see yourself in this ball of light. And imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in. Higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up beyond there, out past Earth's atmosphere and out into outer space, through different planets, galaxies, in the Milky Way. And higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light. Some light, some dark. Traveling through those layers, out into a beautiful golden-like light, through the golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light, and through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the seventh plane of all that is. Plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. And from here, we will ask for some downloads for the group. And as a reminder, all you have to do is say yes to receive them. So would you like to know what it feels like to encourage others, to support others, and to foster individuality in others? It kind of starts from this point of view of looking at the world without a lens of judgment, right? Oftentimes, when we see those who are different from us, who are who we may not understand, we often will attach some kind of energy, right? Judgment. Really, it's a judgment. What if we were able to encourage the individuality of others? Would you like to know what it feels like to embrace your individuality? To allow your individuality to also have a space and a place to play and to be you? If you like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like to encourage others through your actions, your thoughts, your words, who you be? Would you like to have the creator's definition of what it means to be a teacher? And the difference between a teacher and a preacher, right? A teacher is one who leads, and a preacher is one who tells. What kind of teacher are you? Are you a teacher or a preacher? So would you like to know what it feels like? And again, there's no wrongness on either of those, obviously, but one creates a space for that fosters imagination, fosters growth, fosters exploration, and the other is more of factual, rigid, uh, you know, point of view. So, what kind of teacher are you? Would you like to know what it feels like to look at the way that you inspire others or how you inspire others. Every single one of us is a teacher in some way, right? Or a preacher. Every single one of us in some way. We are teaching people all the time just by who you are and interacting with people and, you know, learning from others and sharing with others. We live in a society that, whether we like it or not, we're growing from each other. So would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to learn your day-to-day lessons, to learn new things, and that you're open to learning new things, and that it's never too late to learn new things? If you like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like to put those things into practice? I realized yesterday as I wandered around the museum, seeing many of the same things, many of my favorite paintings over and over and over again. I walked through the halls and I said, well, what can I take away from this painting that I know this painting very well? And instead of approaching those artworks with this, let's say, almost a sense of ownership, instead I said, well, what can I learn from you today? Or what can I learn that's new today? And I learned so many new things yesterday from paintings and pieces that I've known for ages, my whole life practically. So would you like to know what it feels like to learn new things from everything, even that which you perceive to be a master at or that you perceive to know so much about? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like to approach every day the willingness to learn, the willingness to engage, the willingness to have your life touched by somebody else? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like? And then you know how to take all of that that you're learning or that you do learn and allow it to be that which enriches your life, right? So there's a difference between wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge is when you just collect facts, right? Wisdom is when you actually apply them to your life, when they change you. So would you like to know what it feels like to have wisdom in your life, to be wise, and to allow yourself to grow exponentially into the wisdom that you desire? In preparation for my move to Amsterdam, I've been learning Dutch. And it's just been so fun because it's a language that I never set out to say, oh my gosh, I want to learn Dutch. But I was like, I'm going to live in this country and I want to. And of course, everybody speaks English there. But I don't want to be that person that doesn't know Dutch or doesn't at least try to speak Dutch. So I started learning Dutch this week. And it's quite easy actually, but it's quite easy because it's so fun, right? And it's so fun. And because of that energy, I've started to meet I met this Dutch woman who has a Latin boyfriend who lives in Amsterdam and she owns a Dutch language school. And so how awesome. Do you see how knowledge leads to experience and experience leads to expansion, and expansion leads to community, and community leads to connection, and connection leads to oneness, which is where we are. So what can you bring into and learn into your life, bring into your life to learn that actually would create oneness? If you'd like that, say yes. So I get to have a call with this woman this week, and we're going to set up a plan. And I'm going to learn Dutch from her. And we're going to bring our Latin boyfriends together and have waffles. How's it get any better? So, with that energy, let's shift our energy over to those who require healing today. And as we do, let's, as I say some names, just imagine them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. So let's contribute and send healing to Mary and happy, healthy, safe, protected, light, ease, joyful process, sending her unconditional love. Let's also please send healing today to Gary and also to Martha and to Sarah. And let's also please send healing to Stephanie, to Liba Raisel, let's send healing to Leora and Renee. And let's also please send healing to G. And a very special healing to Veronica. See her surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. Great. Last but not least, would you like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you like that, say yes. Now let's take our palms, rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Now place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. And place your hands on your heart. And congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here, for showing up today. Well, hi, Donna. So great to see you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And how does it get any better? Enjoy your Sunday, and I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys. Love
Love you.
you. I love you, mommy.